What's up, strangers? It's been a little while, and by that I mean probably, I'd have to go back and look, but probably close to a year. Today, my grand return, we are going to go look at some stuff I found today at some yard sales. Come here. Come tell everybody what's up. Hey. Whoa, hey. Who is that? Who's that? That my boy? This is our dog, Bocephus. He's a mess. So yeah, we did a little bit of yard sailing, kind of came up empty-handed on that, went to some little odds and ends shops, and found a little bit of cool stuff. Some of the neater stuff is stuff that, or well, I guess one or two of the neater things are stuff that you usually have to order around here at least. So finding that in a store is pretty cool. One of them I know is going to be extremely nasty, so we're gonna have to take care of that out in the shop. Alexa, turn on the shop lights. So this is my shop, by the way. It's been so long since I've been on here. We bought like a whole house. I have places I can do this type of stuff now. So we're gonna go out to the back of the car, see what all came home with me. So at first glance, not a ton. Number one, found this guy for $1. It's one of those Belkin phone mounts. I have the same one in my work truck that I bought from Apple, and it's been a good one, so got one for my Outback now. Found this at a cool little store called Action Game and Movie. Little iPad dock, $2 or $2.99, and it's all there, so why not? Last thing from that same store is about a freaking iPod Hi-Fi, and man, this one is in like immaculate condition. And by that, I basically just mean that people haven't poked the damn cones of the thing in the middle of the woofers in, which is based off of what I've seen on eBay, pretty unheard of. Paid $100 for that, but I feel like that was probably half decent. Bought this monster Z820 from a buddy of mine around here that runs a computer shop. So he was just gonna scrap this. It's a little bit older than what he would normally sell, but it is I believe it was used at a weather station or something, or some news station at least. It's kind of a monster. I paid $40 for it, which is basically what he would have gotten for scrap. Gave him a $50 bill, told him to let me find something for $10, and I found this 80 gig iPod, so we'll see if that works. But I'm kind of seeing a little thing here, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. Sorry for the noise. Got the air compressor in the background charging up. It's a pretty day. For the last like week, it's been flooding. So I went ahead and decided to, hey, look at that, iPod works. Yeah, sick, look at that. So the iPod is on, what are you? You are Rachel's IP, 308 songs, absolutely awesome. Here in the meantime though, let's take a look at this. Okay, so I didn't even really look at this thing, I kind of just picked it up. Look at that, some BNC connectors on the back. So, okay. Ah, look at that. They never peeled off the condom off of this thing, so she's gonna look pretty good, hopefully, underneath the that. So yeah, starting up front, this is quite clearly a HP Z820. Yeah, we've got our optical drive. Hey, we have a hard drive. Looks like a Western Digital Black, dated January 23rd, 2014. So that was probably added not too long after this machine was put into service. Little front loading thing there. Luckily that's not locked. Oh, we've got FireWire, 2 USB 3s, USB 2, audio in and out. Sorry for all the crap everywhere. I was pressure washing last weekend and I got interrupted by a monsoon. So yeah, let's do this together for the first time. So off comes the side panel. I see hard drives. So day one, we've got a 1 terabyte. That's pretty sick. Also kind of concerning. Hopefully they're formatted. Got a 1 terabyte. A 1 terabyte. And a 1 terabyte. Okay, so 5 terabytes of hard drive so far. I want to see. Oh. Wow, okay. So we've got a Quadro K6000. It looks pretty substantial. It looks like we've got, looks like 2 6-pins going to it. What are these cards? Let's see if we can do this one-handed. In fact, no, let's not see if we can do this one-handed. Let's set the camera down and do this the smart way instead of the hard way. Oh, cool. Okay, so these are some sort of a Blackmagic design capture card. I guess that could have been presumed just by looking at it, but okay, this says on here DeckLink Duo. And we've got 3 of these. They're PCI Express. Interesting. Okay, so I know nothing about like capture cards or anything like that, so I'm gonna do some research kind of before I upload this, possibly, if I don't forget, and do some Googling on it. How the hell does this video card come out? It's like stuck. There we go. Now we can release the PCI Express, theoretically. Oh yeah, this would have been the card it would have come with too, I guess, because it's got the full, what do you call it? The little support bracket that goes in the back. Yeah, it's got an HP part number on it too, so that's kind of a monster right here. It's a Quadro K6000. I guess I need to do some research on this because I don't know what this is equivalent to. Probably like a 780 or 780 Ti or something. Okay. All right, well, again, kind of learning this at the same time with you guys. I've had a Z600. I don't know if any of you guys remember those days, but that was kind of my, how the hell does this go back in? Oh, it's like too big. There's a little tab. Surely, yeah, okay, there we go. Gotta hold your tongue just right for that one. Goodness gracious, look at the freaking SATA ports down there. Let me see if I can get you guys in closer. Check that out. This thing's pretty cool. What I'm really curious about is I wonder if this is a dual CPU or a single CPU. Usually around these parts of the area, whenever we come across something that can be dual CPU, it's always single. So I'm sure it's got to be some low-end 6-core or something. Well, we've got 2 heat sinks. Shockingly. Good grief. Look at the engineering that went into this freaking piece. Check that out. You've got, what, three squirrel cage blower fans here. Like 2 probably 92 millimeters here and maybe a 60 up here. Wow. That's crazy. This is pretty cool. So if you guys did not see, because I kind of forgot how to be a cameraman, but that would make you think that I used to know how and I never did. So we do have 2 CPUs in here, which is kind of surprising. It looks like we've got this RAM DIMMs are 4 gig, so let's just say if they're all the same, 4 times 8, so we've got 32 gigs of RAM in here. I really want to know what CPUs. Oh, it's the 1125 watt power supply, so that's bodes pretty well, I would assume. Okay, So with our newly found knowledge of what we've got here, let me set up the camera. We're going to give it the old blowjob, as per Au de Blasi would say. And we'll bring it inside, hook it up to a monitor, and see what it's all about. So let's do this. So I just tested the hi-fi and it works. I'm done with the HP. We're gonna bring it inside because it looks like we're about to get a flood. Does this thing have HDMI? Shoot, I gotta figure out a cable. Let's go inside. We'll figure this out together. All right, so it's a little bit later. I've teleported into my office. Got a monitor hooked up, keyboard and mouse, as well as it is plugged into my EcoFlow, so that way if it does blow up, it won't take the circuit breaker in here down, and hopefully the fire won't be too bad. So what we're going to do, go ahead and supply AC power to it. Alright, no explosion, that's always good. Monitor's woken up, so let's hit the power button. Holy crap. Wow, that's loud. How do you get the BIOS on an HP? Is it? It's got an input. Good grief, that's loud. Okay. There's the LSI RAID controller BIOS. We're drawing 281 watts. 305, 319. Good grief. It's so funny that I used to run something similar caliber like this on my parents' power bill. No wonder they didn't like that too much. Oh, it's... Wait. Okay, so it shows two drives. Two drives connected to the SATA or the... Oh, you know what? I bet that's a 1 terabyte RAID. Is it just gonna boot? Holy crap, we might have Windows on here. I see B2. I don't know what the hell B2 means, but... Memory training. DIM0 experienced an error. The memory size is different. Oh, it says 28 gigs. So we lost 1 stick of RAM. We're going to act like it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're getting you closer to the camera. We're going to very minimally snoop here. I am just extremely curious, so if I do see anything, I mean, the first thing I'm going to do after this is boot up a Linux Mint drive and format this thing, but that is a freaking beautiful boot screen. Good lord, I miss that so much. Man, those were the days. I'm kind of surprised this thing doesn't have a SSD in it. Nothing in the CD drive, that's what I was checking. Do we peel the wrapper off of this thing? Like, do we peel the condom off? I say we do, but I also don't know. And I'm too impatient to ask. Windows 7 Professional. Okay. I mean, there was really no question whether or not this was used in a business environment, but unless somebody just had like the best computer in 2013 ever. Man, this is a freaking beast. Oh, look at that. No password. Okay. Format your hard drives, people, before you send stuff off. I mean, even if, like, if you're a corporation and you've got employees using computers, you know, and you're shipping things off to have it recycled, format the freaking hard drive. Okay, alright. This was 100% for a weather machine. Okay, I'm gonna look through this a little bit off camera, and we'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to exclude all of the Windows part. Basically, it 100% did belong to a local-ish weather station, and there's some stuff on there that I don't want to share on the internet because it is not mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to boot a Linux Mint live CD. Just kind of get a little bit more information about this. I forget the model of the processors. I think they're 2650E or V2s. So they're the 8-core, I think 2.6 gigahertz. Don't make a liar out of me. And I reseated all the memory off camera just to see if by chance we're able to get all 32 gigs to be detected. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This computer has made my room a lot hotter. That's one thing I do not miss about using stuff like this all the time. It's a sick machine though. It's pretty cool. Those black magic cards are nuts. I don't know what I'll use them for ever, but still pretty a cool machine, or still a pretty cool machine if I can English. I am curious about the VRAM amount on that K6000. It looks like a freaking monster, so I can only imagine how much that would have been back in the day. It's got to be similar to like a 780 or 780 Ti, just based off the time frame and the sheer girth of that card. So here we are in Linux Mint. It's funny, it's snappier on here with oh shit, I need to open terminal. It's snappier on here off of a flash drive than it is off of Windows, off a hard drive, but that probably goes without saying. Flash is flash. So yeah, we've got 32 CPUs. Yeah, and there we go. All of our memory showing up, so that is good. Let's run an LSPCI. Let's see if, yeah, multimedia video controller, Blackmagic design. Let's see, where's a multimedia video? Okay. Quadro K6000, yeah, okay, so all of that looks par for the course. I don't know why I closed that. Neo fetch. Alright, so my camera battery died. It's a 12 gig card. That's good today, let alone 13 years ago. Freaking nuts. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but it's still a neat machine. Never would have thought that. Just, I mean, that was like a $5,400 card, I believe, when it was new, based off what I read, which is crazy. So, kind of a neat machine. Thank you all for watching this. But before we go, we are going to do the peel. So, let's get to that. Alright. This is a peel that's been on here for 13 years at this point, so there's no telling how it's going to go. I've kind of got the corner up of the handle right here, so let's see. Okay. It is still peelable, which was initially a little bit of a concern. Wow, that's nice. That's crazy that this has technically never been touched before. This is close to, this thing was probably like $10,000 brand new or more, but I guess being part of a business like that, it's justifiable. Okay, here we go. Let's do this side. Oh no. Wow, that's sticky. I think it's gotten stickier with age. Oh crap, this is not a good peel, guys. I never claimed to be an ASMR channel, so you get what you pay for. Jeez Louise, that crazy. God, I'm just making a mess. We'll get it all eventually. Alright, well that side looks pretty good. Let's swing it around to the other side. The good thing is it didn't leave it sticky, so it's like that was a concern. I was like, God, I hope like half the adhesive doesn't stay on the stainless. But no, came off. Feels like just about all of it, if not all of it. Okay, this side might be better. Nope, this side's worse. Alright, I'm done. That's frustrating. But, hey, let's look at this side. This side looks good. Check that out. That does actually look really sick. These were designed with BMW, from what I remember, so it's probably gonna blow its head gasket. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate y'all.